Hi, good evening. I'm Shane Jones with the Sports World. Barbados Pride returned home after crashing to their first defeat of the 2015 WICB PCL to the Guyana Jaguars at Providence. Team manager Wendell Coppin told CBC Sports that circumstances at the start of play were a big factor in their demise.
We got to the ground, it was rain, there was rain overnight, and generally in Barbados with that amount of rain, one would have thought that cricket will not start, certainly before lunch. But you know, because cricket was due to start at 9:30, by the scheduled start time, 9:30, it was still raining, and within half an hour the rain had ceased, and the umpire said play will start in an hour, which took all of us by surprise.
The Barbados Pride will now turn their attention to their next match against the Windward Islands Volcanoes.
Certainly to rebound from here. We have a week off, so we're back in the nets at the Oval from tomorrow morning. The coaching staff believe that it's one of those things. It's an accident that has happened, and it's a case of no picking up against the Windwards. We believe also that we need to talk to BCA. We need to win our home games, and part of winning our home games is preparing pitches that are conducive for the type of play that we want, and so that is something that we've got to discuss with our new director of cricket, and hopefully the BCA can facilitate our needs, and once we win the remaining home games, certainly, and we perform well overseas, then who knows what will happen come the end of the season.
Well, the champ is back. Multi-Spartan Caribbean Fight Championship title holder Corey Stokes-Withers will be making his first major appearance of the year next week at Last Man Standing. After a 7-month layoff due to injury, Stokes will be part of the event at the Sea Rocks Dome next Friday. The night's main attraction will be a 10-man knockout tournament in the professional division, which will see the winner walk away with $2,500 Barbados dollars.
Coming off a serious injury I had back in the beginning of the year, but I think now that the injury has healed enough that I can get back and miss all the other sparring events. Was just there acting as coach, prep guy in the back, missing all the action, but time for me to get back on the stage now and do a little thing.
A confident Kevin Venom Holder says he's got nothing to prove, but he won't be underestimating anyone.
I got some good men in here. Ronaldo Stewart for sure. Sheldon right next to me. This is my training partner, so he know all of my little tricks. So he gonna be the, he gonna be the one. Corey Withers in there, and then you can't got certain guys that can't left out. They got a lot of wild cards in the competition. They got Anthony Snag. He's a welterweight, but he's scrappy. You got Justin, that looking good, knocking out men left, right, and center, and he's strong. And then you got some, some new guys that I haven't seen before, so it can be interesting, man.
Holder's training partner Sheldon Game Jones is also another top contender, and he said there are 2 fighters he's looking forward to facing.
You play hard. I don't see it any different. If it's a club, made a mind, I'll probably go harder than I would with anyone else. If I butt Kevin, I'll definitely looking to take his head off, and he will be doing the same to me. At the end of the day, we'll grab a beer and we relax after. There's no ego. I admire Ronaldo. I have a whole new level of respect for him after spending 15 minutes in the cage with him. But as I told my coach, as I told my training partner, he can't knock me out, he can't submit me. He will have to win on points. For me, I can't submit him, I can't knock him out. So if the fight is finished, I'll be the one that is finishing the fight.
Barbadian jockey Ricky Walcott rode to victory last weekend in the Bryden Stokes Breeders' Classic in a time of 1 minute 52.1 seconds at the Garrison Savannah in the first of 2 featured races in the Barbados Winter Jockey Challenge. He led home jockeys Kenny John, who rode Joshua, and Rashawn Latchman third on board Janax Gold.
The red flag is raised. There goes the lights, and they're off and running. It's a beautiful, level, consistent start for all. Lavani shows on the inside with the yellow blinkers on, and behind Lavani we can find Donico Did It, who is up very, very early this afternoon. One pointing on the outside, that one is in the white with the red cap. That's Janat's goal as they're going to turn and come towards us for the first time. Against the inside is Gazing. Out in the middle is Joshua towards the outside local speed. Kavanagh is in the middle of horses. Vanity Affair buried down at the back along the rail. And then the last one at this moment is none other than Nikita. The quarter, 27 and a fifth, and they go into the top turn, and it's Lavani who opens off now by 2.5 lengths. In second position, that one is Donico did it. Behind Donico did it on the inside, Gazing makes up some ground. Traveling nicely is none other than Janat's goal, followed by Joshua's taking closer order. Vanity Affair is also creeping along the rail. Cavanagh loses some ground, and then the last two remains Local Speed, and Nikita is going to make some running from the back of the rail. The half has been carved out in 52 and 1/5, and as they make their way towards the 4 furlong pole on the inside, it remains Lavani. That lead has been shortened now to a neck, as up on the outside Janat's goal goes through and picks it up. So change the guard as they reach the 3 furlong pole. It is Janat's goal with 6 furlongs competed in 1:17 flat. And it is Janat's goal who leads on the inside. One traveling remorselessly well on the outside is Joshua. Lavani is under tremendous pressure trying to go the distance. One coming between horses. Donico did it coming again. Cavanagh is circling on the outside. They come back towards the mile pole, and it is Joshua who shoots through and picks it up. They turn for him, and it is Joshua clear by a length and a half. On the inside, that one, Janat's goal is a beaten horse. Here comes Donico did it on the outside. Change the guard once again. It's Donico did it on Joshua. Donico did it, swoops on by Joshua. It is Donico did it by a length and clear now. Donico is going to report to the line, wins it now from in second position. Joshua, third on the rail comes Janat's goal.
The second of the day's feature races, the Standard Distributors Jockey Challenge Trophy, was won by Chris Griffith, riding Apparition in a time of 1 minute 6.4 seconds. Progress is being reported in the ongoing dispute between the Barbados Auto Racing League and Bushy Park Circuit, Inc. The two entities have been at loggerheads for almost 3 years over the cost and terms of use of the racetrack in St. Philip. Bushy Park Circuit, Inc., which was informed after a multi-million-dollar facelift to the facility, was charging a $75,000 daily rental fee, which Burrell contended was too costly. Speaking to CBC Sports, Chairman of Burrell, Stefan Hines, says meetings between both sides and the Ministry of Sports are continuing, and hopefully an agreement will be reached shortly.
We had a meeting, I guess, around the ending of October with all the stakeholders in terms of finalizing or coming to some middle ground, common ground with the access agreement. That meeting was successful to a point. We were able to reach the same middle ground that I just mentioned. There are a couple items in that access agreement that need to be sorted out. There's actually a meeting scheduled for this week to thrash out those items.
Race Committee Director of Burrell, Roger Welch-Payne, says Bushy Park is already in their plans for 2016.
We plan to start off the year with annual scrutineering. We're going to be doing something a little bit different at annual scrutineering. Don't want to divulge too much right now, but it's going to be a different venue, and we can do a lot more. We can expand with our current alliances, the Off-Road Junkies, BD1, the ATV guys, and we're going to be doing something at this new location with our own members as well. So that's going to be something very exciting to look forward to. Then our first event for Bushy Park, we're looking to start in around mid-March, and we are not too sure exactly how many dates we're going to get as yet, but we're going to increase the show every time we move on. We also have an overseas contingent as well to add to our very first event mid-March.